The Caribbean is heating up, and this time it's not the weather. The United States has just moved its naval forces closer to Venezuelan coast. And, of course, Nicolás Maduro is ringing the alarm bells. He's calling Moscow, he's calling Putin, he's calling for help. But here's the million-dollar question. Will Vladimir Putin actually come to his rescue or leave him to fight alone? Let's talk about the call for help first. So in Caracas, President Nicolás Maduro has ordered what he calls a massive mobilization of Venezuelan forces. Basically, tanks, warplanes, coastal defenses, everything on standby right now. His message to Washington? You come for us, we are ready. And behind the scenes here, Maduro has repeatedly reached out to his most powerful ally, Vladimir Putin. He is asking for military hardware, defense cooperation and Russian support, just in case Donald Trump gives the order for a full-scale strike. After that, Moscow's response, well, they have responded, but very cautiously. Well, Russian response came quickly. Both Russia's defense minister and foreign minister, they voiced strong support for Venezuela. In fact, their spokesperson, Maria, that person said that Moscow could continue to stand by its partner in Latin America. Basically a signal that Russia is watching every single US move, and that too very closely. But you know what? Behind the strong words, analysts see hesitation. Because let's face it, Russia is stretched thin. Its troops are still busy in Ukraine fighting the war. Its resources are drained, and a war in the Caribbean, well, that's the whole different battlefield here. So basically, Trump is in dilemma. Here's the catch. Basically, Putin likes to project power everywhere, but another open front, one right under Washington's nose, that would be too risky for him, too costly for him, and too far too. Experts say that the most Moscow can actually do is to send weapons, share the intelligence, or deploy new advisors. But actual troops on the ground, well, that's unlikely to happen, and that too highly. Because if Russia jumps in, it is Trump that will use it as a pretext for escalation, and that's a fight Moscow simply cannot afford right now. It's a bigger game. You know what's really going on here? It's not just about Venezuela or the oil. It is about influence. It is about how far the United States power can reach, and it is about how far Russia dares to respond. Maduro wants to show that he is not isolated. Putin wants to show that he is still powerful, and Trump, well, he wants to show the world that America calls the shot in its own backyard. So, in the end, here's the bottom line. The question, so, is Russia going to save Maduro if Trump orders a strike? Not likely. Putin may send promises, maybe even missiles, but not soldiers. Because right now, Moscow is actually fighting for survival in Ukraine, not dominance in the Caribbean. Well, the US knows it, Venezuela fears it, and the world watching it to see if the crisis becomes the next great proxy showdown, or maybe, just maybe, another war of words.